Atalanta get the second half started. This is promising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kaka. Rodri. Kaka.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And Guti! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Madison. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Drogba. Oh, important interception. That has been cut short. And it's Guti. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni, Musiala, Kaka. Now it's Drogba. And smartly reclaimed. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Madison. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's played...
Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Oh, bang on target. Arsenal have their second corner now.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Guti. Coming on the field
Madison tries to clear.
number 19, Yamal.
Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Oh, and he's through the middle. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Great position here. Cleared away. Griezmann. Over to the left. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Atalanta have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Picked out brilliantly. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Number 3 coming up.
Didier Drogba. Number 22. Pepin. Coming on the
Up
field.
he goes!
Number 23.
That's just playing it safe
Coman.
and simple.
Number 8. Iniesta.
Can he get onto this? Lizarazu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although they're still...
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Great ball if he can get there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance here to counter.
5 minutes added time.
Lizarazu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Oh, super ball. 5 minutes to add. Collier. Collier. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
Oh,
Van Dijk.
And that's it. Atalanta played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland, showing great feet there. Oh, he's burst through! Griezmann! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Spread it left. DiMarco. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Haaland. Musiala. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. DiMarco. Oh, this looks sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. He's gone forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Beckham. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's headed upfield. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Beckham. Weghorst! Ball's out once more. And the keeper beats it away. Haaland. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala. And here's Haaland. And here's Griezmann. Can he finish?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. Schneider shapes to shoot! The ball gets rid without sophistication. And that has left him in a heap. Tchouaméni. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Schneider. Now it's Weghorst. Now it's Beckham. Foot in. Musiala. Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Beckham. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Bebeto, Schneider. Weghorst. He's had it taken off him.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Musiala, Haaland, De Paul, and here's Haaland. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland, great hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Atalanta really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
DiMarco, Beckham battling down that right flank. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Match day programs are available from stands.
So there was the first half.
Atalanta ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Atalanta have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rodri. Now it's Weghorst. Beckham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can clear their lines.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Schneider. Now it's Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hernandez picks it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Baggio.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now there's a Musiala! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. DiMarco gets Musiala!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
71,550.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Moved on forwards. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Belletti. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Hakimi clears it all, and he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Schneider. It's a mighty effort! Koundé getting this one clear. That is good strength. And he gets rid in a hurry. De Paul. Haaland. For Musiala. Pass is just off target.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Atalanta are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
He won't be happy with that one. Koundé. De Paul. Weghorst. Schneider.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Coming on the field is number 11. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution in progress.
Out again for a throw-in. Atalanta will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bebeto. Di Marco. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Desperate
16,
defending required here.
Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Pep Guardiola.
And that has been cleared. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitutions taking place.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Beckham falls short. Hits one! And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Played back. Played back in. Osimhen. It's a goal kick. And it's Beckham. Belletti. Hernandez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Atalanta certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent progress down the left. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind. And have a clean run at goal.
And Beckham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham with the short one. Opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's played him through. Jordi Alba. Can he get it through?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. Atalanta replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Musiala, he's gone for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Musiala simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. No goals as yet. Chouameni. Musiala. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Darren Fletcher. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Beckham. Hakimi. Atalanta finding their passes. And he's cut it out. To Paul! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Atalanta have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. Jordi Alba. Conceição, he's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Deftly away. Well read, nice interception. Musiala, De Paul, that's been cut out, well played. Ødegaard, Thuram, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Vinicius Junior. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Beckham. Showing good feet. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely measured pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Conceição. Musiala. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? Conceição. Conceição going face-to-face with his great rival. De Paul. Griezmann. Tar spots it and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the shooting chance! In for the pieces! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chouameni, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. Vardiol. That's a sharp pass. He's been picked out. Caught offside that time. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's a very decent... Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 42. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
They've played it short.
Il numero 11.
Chance to shoot now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Fletcher kept his eye on it, and he's there.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 16.870
Rudiger kept
spettatori.
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maddison. Oh, that's neat. Tar, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Your impression so far, Jim?
Atalanta are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Jordi Alba. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Could try cutting inside here. Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Griezmann. Maddison.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Atalanta have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Great defending, strong and determined. Maddison. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. David Villa. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a look and plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, perfectly measured that. Driving through the middle.
Borough United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Maddison. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great... It's Griezmann! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looks to go up and over. Oh, what Bernardo Silva!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 5, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 21.
Hakimi. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. We are into overtime. Rodri. Haaland. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Aimed beyond the defence. Musiala! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. Saliba gets good distance on it.
Milan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Might be danger here. Now the finish! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Haaland. Musiala. Oh, Red, nice interception. That looks a good ball through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Neymar. Araujo cuts it out. Kubo. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come loose here. Musiala. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Kubo. Mbappe. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham standing over it. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Musiala. Maddison. Oh, that's well spotted. Stood up well to him there. Kubo going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite a way. Maddison. Hernandez. And it's Ericsson. Beckham. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Musiala. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Neymar. Wan-Bissaka. And Kubo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rudiger makes the interception. Alisson sends that a long way. Looking for the runner. Hakim. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Atalanta head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Atalanta, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Kubo, Mbappe, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Mbappe! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball, so effortless.
Maddison! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
That's a little off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Here's found. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Neymar coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Now it's Haaland. He's got the shot away! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
1953 spettatori.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied.
Could be danger here. He's Mbappe. Big chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Numero 21.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He can run onto that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that looks a decent ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's no flag. Beckham.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
Chance here to
minuti di
counter.
recupero.
Neymar. And it's Beckham. Look at the space here. Beckham. Good read, needed to be. Ericsson. Saliba cuts out the pass. Rodri, and here's Çalhanoğlu. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's onto this. He's one-on-one! Has a goal! They've done it! How many? Just how many? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Atalanta can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. It's a sweet ball, that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Griezmann. Haaland! Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Lahm. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. And that's been intercepted. The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And nearer 7 foot than 6.
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
The pass has gone astray. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Played into space out wide. He gets big! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Atalanta are looking to go forward now. And it's Beckham. Milan looking to pass their way through. He rises! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hakimi.
Atalanta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good alertness. Rudiger.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's on his way! Koller proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Cleared away. Rodri. Here's Griezmann. And he's picked out the run. Gullit might just make this. Haaland. No, again there's no way through. And it's Lahm. He's in plenty of space here. Beckham gets flagged offside. Rudiger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big chance! One-on-one! Hakimi can get it clear. Atalanta are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala. Hakimi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Hernandez. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Haaland. Perez. No way through. Now it's Hullet. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on turn.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He won't be happy with that one. He's hinged! There's the shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Haaland! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Numero 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Gasperini. Musiala. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Beckham. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il numero 20.
Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland is onto it in a flash.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lahm has it in a wide position. Terrific header! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, what can they make of this? Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Haaland. Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Madison. Vieira. 75 minutes played. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. That's good running with the ball. Vigo going face-to-face with his great rival. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lahm. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Could move up a gear here. Madison. Now it's Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Throw in.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vigo. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he's had it nicked away. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's got tall. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 5 minutes to add. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. Vigo. Rijkaard. Haaland chasing after it. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm. Platini. There's no flag. Climbs up big. And it's in. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that's that. Atalanta cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Palermo have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Palermo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Pinches it off him. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. He gets big! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gets his pass away. Atalanta leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Havertz, and here's Mbappe. Shifted upfield. David Villa. He's through, it's one-on-one, and the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Hakimi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. The pull proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Perez. Kubo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Paul. And Hakimi. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Hakimi. Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Atalanta finding their passes. There's the hit! Goal! Atalanta! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Atalanta get themselves into the lead. And the counter is on. Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni. De Paul. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's going to have his name taken. And that is as far as they're going to go. Perez has it in a wide position. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Mbappe! No mistake! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Havertz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Musiala, De Paul. And he's there to retrieve it. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Hakimi. There's the whistle for half-time.
Atalanta are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Atalanta are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Rodri is fouled. Davids, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Pass is just off target. Musiala. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hakimi gets good distance on it. That has been cut short. Hakimi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, good take in a good area. Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And with that, he takes home the match ball. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And Guti! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Palermo just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
It's their second corner of the game. Chouameni gets it away. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Perez. Oh, that's fabulous. Big shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rodri does well to get it back. Adams. Now Davids. Rodri.
Cafu.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a shot! Always going over the top.
Mbappe did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. In with the challenge. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Perez is wide and looking to get onto this. Now the finish! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's searching through. Nicely aimed pass. Guti. Atalanta do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Adams. Now Costa Curta. And the pass is intercepted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Palermo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero 14, numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Bruno Fernandes.
42. Attenzione.
And he's running through. Bruno Fernandes! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Bruno Fernandes just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. Musiala. Davids. Now Costa Curta. Adams. Now Davids. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Adams. Davids. Oh, what a mistake! Turns and goes back.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Costa Curta. Davids. Oh, they could be caught out here. Musiala. And we're done. Atalanta, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. We have already started here. He's got the shot away! And that's going to be a goal kick. And that is a little undercooked.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, the idea was a good one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gnabry. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right, but Theo is...
Can he put it away? He scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Shevchenko! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. Bernardo Silva.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Might be danger here. Atalanta leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's made sure that's not getting through. First quarter of an hour gone.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. Chouameni. Now it's Havertz. Well, played right into his path. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, what can they make of this? And it's Gnabry. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Gnabry. And Mateus. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gnabry. Irwin. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's got full. They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Musiala, Chouameni, Bernardo Silva. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Bernardo Silva climbs up big. It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gnabry. Chance here to counter. Neymar. Nice physical challenge. Havertz. Bernardo Silva. Looking for the runner.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Gnabry.
minuti di recupero.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Cross from Irwin. He rises! And he's done it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio. Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 14. Lascia il campo per il numero 23.
So off we go once more.
Atalanta can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's being shifted off it. Atalanta come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Neymar. He's got away. Incoming cross. Perez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a nicely measured pass. Collar might just make this. Well, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. And that's a... Havertz! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar. Decent hit! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Neymar really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe gets his pass away. Mateus. Oh no, what has happened here? He's away! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making, and...
Musiala! And they can counter here. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. And that should get the job done. Right, Shevchenko. There's no flag. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Atalanta have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Figo. Schneider.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 8.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And Shevchenko! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hakimi does well to get it back. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ruben Dias. Figo. Figo in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kondola puts them up, he goes! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, that has changed just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? They're urging it. There's the shot! Figo clears. Schneider. That is good alertness. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Picked out brilliantly. An early chance there, first of the game.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Havertz plays it short. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. No, that's been intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Perez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. Foot in. Mbappe. Chance! Goal! Atalanta! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Atalanta have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Musiala. There's the hit! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper.
Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Musiala, Mbappe, and the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on them.
There's the shot! And he should have made it 4.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Havertz with the short one. Now it's great hit! Atalanta have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, great ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar shapes to shoot! He scores! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Son Heung-min.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Musiala.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gets his pass away. Now it's Perez. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Always onto this. Oh, just skips past his man. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening. Musiala! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mbappe, he's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe, he's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Hakimi. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bernard, and the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat. And we hit half-time. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Atalanta do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita.
That gets things going for the second half. And it's Maradona. He is starved of space and time. Petit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hernandez. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Now it's Sané. Son Heung-min. And it's Maradona. And he's in on goal! Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That's good running with the ball.
That's going in strongly.
Neymar. In with the challenge. Bernardo Silva. Havertz. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Baresi clears. Cafu. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hakimi. And here's Havertz. Mbappe. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Atalanta go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Havertz touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Saliba, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Maradona. He's been picked out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's... Son Heung-min! That was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 42.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
And it's hoisted clear. Sané. Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Maradona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found the way through. Haaland! No mistake! And the lead is extended still further.
Gol per l'Atalanta.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Numero 17.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Atalanta blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Atalanta are making a change after this. He's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy. Costa Curta. Oh, that's fabulous.
Such good technique. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good.
And the finish! Cleared
Ci
away.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Hernandez. Perez. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Atalanta pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness